Oh yeah, we got comics. This is a stack of comics that I recently did an unboxing for. You may have seen from Art Baltazar. Oh yeah, comics, which they have a store in Skokie, Illinois, and a store somewhere in New York. I'm not sure exactly where in New York. They're getting swarmed by wasps today. I've had to deal with half a dozen of them so far, and there's more trying to sneak in my door. But I'm gonna go through this pack. It was a really fun pack, lots of quick reads. Awesome for someone just starting out with comic books. Awesome for some parents that would like to have some comics to read to their kids at bedtime or whatever, or just to read to their kids or to get their kids reading comics. These are so much fun. They cover a wide range of stuff. Art Baltazar's worked with Paper Cuts, IDW, DC Comics, just a variety of different ones, plus their own Oh Yeah Comics, Electric Milk Comics, and all that stuff. And you got Art and Franco, both work together, do a lot of stuff together. But we're starting out with Oh Yeah Comics, Super Special by Art Baltazar. This was his version of coming out with the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie style character in his format. Now that it's open for public domain, he did a wonderful job with this. Anthony picked me up one of these at their signing or a con back in the day. I know Anthony's gonna be like, "Duh, I got it for you here." It's like it might have been C2E2. I'm not positive. He goes to Skokie a lot too, so it could have been. I'm thinking it was a signing at Skokie, but who knows? It was more than likely C2E2. That was the last time I think I picked up stuff from Anthony. But anyways, I read it back then when I got it, and I reordered it because I wanted to make sure I had it. I figured I did, but my MS brain doesn't allow me to remember stuff very well. So thankfully, I have my CLZ now, but I didn't have it in my CLZ app yet. I got a huge stack over there. I got to get logged into my CLZ app, but this is so much fun how he did it. Steamboat kind of appearing in the Oh Yeah world, Oh Yeah universe, and you got your black and white characters. You got the gray water, our characters from the Oh Yeah comics crew coming out. And, why is the water gray? What's going on? Where's all this water coming from and stuff? And then you get to meet Art's mouse character. But yeah, this is really fun. If you like that world at all, I'm sure you'll probably enjoy that quite a bit. And then his little designs on the back of the Electric Milk Oh Yeah comics books all have the colorful floor from his painting studio, and then he throws an image of a character on the back of each one usually. So those are always fun and make for wonderful designs to put up if you'd like. Then we got Oh Yeah Revolution by Art Baltazar, number one or number two and number three. I don't know if I'm guessing number one's out of print now. You can't get your hands on it anymore. Would be my guess, but it's basically, I don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable, heavily knowledgeable about the G.I. Joe, Transformers, all those different universes. But yeah, it's basically like a lot of people with the new Transformers books and stuff talk about the Energon universe. So I'm guessing these are all characters from the Energon universe, ROM and stuff. I'm not sure how this all works, but he's got a nice little collaboration of all those style characters, the Transformers, the GI Joes, this ROM character. They visit the micro world. They got Karza, that's their big enemy that they're dealing with in this. But yeah, this is really well done, really enjoyable. I'd like to get the first issue if I can find it someday. But yeah, you get to see them battling each other with also dealing with another threat that is coming after them all. So they may have to work together or whatever. Who knows? But lots of fun either way. This one we got the first Drew and Jot special, and now we got the second book. I thought it was going to be another trade, but no, this is an awesome little the purple paint Peril #1 of 5. So much color, so much fun. Little evil dude on the back here, but yeah, you get to see how their environments get affected because of this evil character doing stuff, and starts out with a fun little bunny bear type story that the girl is reading, and then she realizes that some of her brother's characters jumped into her comic book somehow, and the evil doctor is affecting her comic book world. And they do a wonderful job in mixing these stories together, having her work with her, get her brother to try and work with her, and then we get to see our Drew and Jot characters and see what they're going to do to help out everybody. But yeah, this is a nice, thick book. Quite a few pages. Awesome. Awesome little storyline. So much fun. Kids would love this. Gives them kind of a concept of what they do probably in their regular everyday life, doing their little doodles and drawings and making up their own little stories. And this might give them some inspiration. So that's it. Drew and Jot's a really good new set of characters that would be awesome for younger children that may have or want some inspiration to get into the drawing world, because I really like how they played with that story. Gives them some fun ideas to deal with. A lot of these books will eventually get redistributed to kids around me. Uh, my wife works at a pharmacy, and I've been giving her some books to give to people who have kids that might want to get into comics and stuff, and that also helps promote my YouTube channel and stuff, so they can check out some of my videos if they want. But we got a bunch of these tiny titans that I'm trying to fill in the missing stories that I haven't read yet. So I pick up a few every time I order from Art, because these are so much fun. I mean, I love the tiny characters, little characters. So much more fun than the adult characters. They don't have the little quabbles that the adults have. But in this story, we have our our Lobo's like a gym teacher in this storyline, and our kids are just being put through routine. Lobo wants them to use their superpowers and race each other around the world so he can get a little break from things and wait to see what happens. But yeah, we get to see the fun ways that Lobo puts through the kids, and how each different kid uses their abilities and powers to race around the world. And you got Lobo at the coffee shop having a drink, reading a comic book, and it's just fun. And then Franco, usually an image of Franco, I will say. I won't say it's Franco, but an image that kind of looks like Franco just happens to be a worker in a lot of the shops in the storylines sometimes, and other positions. But yeah, it's always fun what they do. And they have little games and stuff they throw in these for the kiddies. Some have a bunch of short stories, some have longer stories, but they all usually connect nicely in a way. And there's another Franco style character working at the donut shop. As Lobo and Deadshot, is it? Go in for some donuts and coffee. Uh, and then we get to see uh, Darkseid having to go in and work as a janitor to take care of some things that happen because of those events. And then we also get to see our characters, some of our tiny Titan characters that get in trouble, and they end up having to stay after school for Christ, I can't. My brain's not letting me even think of that word today. What? I got recess, punishment, What the hell do you call it when you're stuck with after school punishment? Well, they had to stay after class because they were naughty. What the? I had timeout in my head. I just can't think of the damn words. I was in it a lot. I got in all kinds of trouble. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about those things today because this is more of a kid friendly style uh, review today. Our next story takes us, and these are issues, by the way. Issues 16, 18. This one's 19. Uh, we have our character, our B character, and our Blobby character. They're just out partying, having fun, going throughout the day, doing things together, and they come across some other character, our monkey character, and our Robo Brain character. They're just having a miserable day, and they go through and they cheer the whole day up for them and stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, later on they go see a Monster Mash movie, and there's our Franco style character working the booth at the movie theater. And I'm going to call him Franco no matter what. But yeah, they have a few different little mini stories in this one, but they all link together where our two characters are B and Blobby. Bobby and BB characters are deep in like. They're just having fun hanging out together for the day, doing things together, and having a blast. And then we got number 20, The Whole Truth About Raven. Issue 20. This one, we get to see uh, our Raven character. Beast Boy's got a thing for her, but she's kind of playing around with the portals and jumping around, doing things, helping her dad get to school because he's running late and stuff like that. He's filling in as a substitute teacher that day, and she just plays around with her black hole portals and all kinds of things happen throughout them. And this is a great follow up to the next issue because we get a little teaser about what happened at Pet Club last time and stuff, and how all the bunnies got escaped from the one hat, magician kid hat. But yeah, we find out about that one kid. They nag Alfred, the Tiny Titans nag him until he lets them go play in the Batcave again, and someone happens to try a missile suit thing, and something happens with that, and Alfred has to chase him down and deal with those issues. But yeah, then we get into issue 21, which is all Pet Club issue. This is just a ton of fun getting to see all the different pets that our characters have. And their biggest problem in this issue is trying to find a place to hold Pet Club. And some of our characters don't have pets, so they have to send a rocket ship back to their home base to get their parent to get them a couple pets. End up with Silky and Poo Poo, two new pets that I have not seen before, and a variety of other ones. But yeah, they keep trying to hold Pet Club. They want to hold it one place. They won't let them hold it there. They try to get Alfred to let them hold Pet Club at the Batcave, but he's like, after the last things that happened, no. And they keep going to other people and trying to beg for a place to hold the Pet Club, and they keep getting kicked down the way. No one wants to let them do Pet Club, and it just it's fun little way, uh, fun little spot that they end up in to hold their pet club. 'Cause they have so many pets now that it takes up a lot of room. This one was funny. We got issue number 23 is bats, bunnies, and penguins in the Batcave. As you can imagine, we got bats, bunnies, and penguins that are all taking over the Batcave, and our characters have to do what they can to fix the problem. a bunch of the bats are like, screw this, I'm sick of the bunnies and the penguins. So we're moving out of the bat cave. And then the Batman's like, well, you guys got to get my bats back because I can't have a bat cave without bats. It's just, it's fun why the bats left, what happened to the bats, how they fixed the bat problem. They're just so much fun throughout that issue. We got issue number 24. This is the all small issue. This is where our characters just so happen to be out of milk for their cereal. They go and get some milk from the Atom and his family, and they end up with these tiny little milk bottles. A couple drops of milk in each one of their cereal bowls, and something happens along the way because of the milk that they used, and it's really fun what happens with it. So check that story out also. Check all these out. They're just so much fun. Then we got issue 25 is Superboy Returns plus special guest Geoff Johns. Uh, how is Geoff Johns? I didn't catch that part where they say in the Bizarro character is Geoff Johns. I don't know. Not sure why or if he was just maybe just guest creator in this one. Let's see. Yeah, special guest co-writer is Geoff Johns. Okay, that makes sense. Like, did they make him a character in here? And the only new character I could think of is the Bizarro style character. But yeah, we get it. A fun thing. Their character wants to get some bubble gum. Well, he wants to get some money or whatever to do whatever. But then he goes to the pawn shop, takes a box full of toys and rings and all that stuff, turns it in, and ends it up being told it's not worth much, but he ends up swapping it for some bubble gum. Goes back to the rest of the gang and tells them they got bubble gum, and they all want bubble gum, so they all try and go get it. But instead, they buy some of the things that he pawned off, and they just so happen to get special superpowers from certain things in this issue because of it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. All these were a blast. All wonderful stories. Great for kids young at heart, all ages. I love these things. I'm in my 50s, so. And then this is the main reason I placed an order is we got volume 2 of Yahgz the Gwash War. Gets us deeper into our war storyline with our characters fighting over the Cray Stick of Joy and the Cray Stick of Evil. But we got the Gwash monsters, or will Yahgz be saved from the forces of evil? Gwash monsters are invading Cray City. Their evil leader, the Gwashi, is set upon revenge, and Krayby Kraynobi may be the only one who can stop her. Continuing where Yahgz the Kraynobi tales left off, we find our Cray heroes thrown into the Gwash War. This action-packed adventure of good versus evil introduces new characters and reveals more of the legendary Cray lore and the mysteries that surround the land of Yahgz. What is the Cray Stick of Joy? How angry is the angry stick? One thing is for sure, if the sticks touch, it will mean destruction and devastation for all. Why won't Weezard use the mystic orb? What role does the giant green gorilla play in all this? Will the Cray cousins save Cray City? Join us this 30 Join us on this 30 years in the making epic journey for all the answers and more. It is so wonderful. I love these characters. I had a Yahgz book from back in the day. His first book, I believe, he put out about Yahgz. Never read the thing. Had it in my pile of comics that I ended up getting over the years from collections I bought out and stuff. Just never sat down and read it. And once I got introduced to the Oh Yeah Comics crew and learned more about it, I started pulling out those books and found that one and just fell in love with the characters and the storyline. And I'm so glad he brought him back 30 years later, 28 years later, 29 years later. But yeah, I love the big green gorilla. But yeah, this is so much fun. Great story of the adventures dealing with characters trying to battle each other's forces, dealing with their own issues and similarities, searching for two sticks that could end up destroying the world, and all the wonderful characters and storylines that put all those things together in this one great book. This is just a blast. So do that. Check out this by Papercut. Check out artbaltazar.com, Electric Milk Creations, Oh Yeah Comics, any of that stuff. I will have stuff in the show notes and stuff, links that you can uh, click on or copy and paste. So do that. But yeah, this is a great pile of books. Lots of fun. Check those out. Pick up your own. Get lots of them. Get them for your family. Get them for other people's families. Get these things spread around and keep people to read comics. And I'm going to use someone's saying again, but I'm going to give them a shout out. It's like we got a character that I was introduced to through some other comic reviewers and people that have their own shows, podcasts, and stuff. But Higgy Pop, Higgy Pop Comics, uh, Higgy Pop's always ends his show with this one saying, and I feel it fits, but I'm going to add a little bit to it. But read your comics, kids. They make you smart. Oh, yeah. Yagums. We'll get back with more of these soon. Let's keep falling under the color of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes, and we'll keep bringing you the fun if you keep following. All right. Bye.